the U.S. military, who was another entity like the CIA?
It was well, I don't want to say that. I know exactly who it was, but I don't want to say who it was. But you know, it was along the shore.
In the shadows of the Caribbean, a line may have been crossed. A quiet coastline in Venezuela, a dock, a loading point for drugs bound for the United States. Now, according to the U.S. president, that dock no longer exists. Speaking from Florida, President Donald Trump revealed what could be the first known U.S. land strike inside Venezuela since Washington launched its pressure campaign against President Nicolas Maduro. Trump said the U.S. hit all the boats and then hit the implementation area, the heart of the operation.
Cerquitita de NASA. Si no logran apagar esa verga rápido.
Who carried it out? The White House won't say. The Pentagon won't comment. And when asked about the CIA, I know exactly who it was, but I don't want to say who it was. Venezuela's government has issued no response, and no independent reports have emerged from inside the country. Online rumors pointed to a chemical plant fire in Zulia State on Christmas Eve. But the company involved denied any link, even as residents reported explosions, flames, and the smell of chlorine in the air.
Not war, just peace, forever.
This comes as the Trump administration escalates pressure on Maduro's government. Reuters has reported the U.S. was preparing a new phase of operations, with covert action likely leading the way. The U.S. military has already carried out at least 30 strikes on suspected drug trafficking vessels across the Caribbean and Eastern Pacific. More than 100 people killed, part of a months-long campaign of boat strikes near Latin America. Congress is watching closely, lawmakers questioning whether every strike follows international law. Still, Trump is unapologetic.
Mr. President, have you or anyone in your administration talked to Maduro recently?
Well, I spoke to him.
Recently?
Pretty recent. Reasonably, but nothing much comes of it, yeah.
Mr. President, can you explain the
You
importance
have to understand what he's done. They've sent billions of dollars of drugs in. But maybe just as bad, they've sent hundreds of thousands of people in from jails, from prisons, from mental institutions and insane asylums. The drug lords, the drug dealers were all sent into our country. But think of it, what he's done. Tren de Aragua, probably the worst gang. They cut off people's fingers. One man made a phone call to complain about them. He cut off their hand. They cut off his hand. Don't ever make a phone call again. We'll cut off your hand. After that, we'll kill you, they said. That was in Colorado. And now they sent in all of the bad ones. They sent in some bad people. And that to me was just terrible. And they send in drugs. Now, I will say this. 97% of the drugs coming in by sea stopped. We're trying to figure out who the other 3% are. They have a hard time getting people to pilot those boats. But 97% of the drugs coming in by the ocean, by the sea, by water, are gone. Every boat that we take out, we save 25,000 lives of Americans.
Shortly after Trump's claims, the U.S. military said it launched another strike Monday on a vessel allegedly carrying drugs in the Eastern Pacific, killing 2 people. U.S. Southern Command claimed in a post on X that the vessel was operated by designated terrorist organizations in international waters. The president claims 97% of drugs coming by sea have been stopped. Behind that claim, a massive U.S. military buildup in the Caribbean. More than 15,000 troops, and a message aimed squarely at Caracas.
It's important that the American news and communication outlets don't allow themselves to be influenced or swayed by so many powerful lobbying groups. The lobby of the bondholders, the oil and gas lobby, the Miami lobby, the lobby of the corrupt Venezuelans who have fled to Miami. There are 2 Miami lobbies, you see? And so much lobbying that pays for articles. And open your ears, open your eyes, so you can see the true Venezuela that wants peace, that will always secure its right to peace and to a better future. Members of Congress and senators from the United States contacted me, and I personally had a conversation with them. It is absolutely impossible to believe that powerful sectors within the United States could ever fabricate a completely virtual reality.
And they would impose upon the Venezuela of Bolivar a model of colonial and slave-like domination to steal their valuable natural resources.
That is absolutely impossible. Let it be recorded, because on a day like today, or rather around this very day, and now we have the new version of Guaido, who is known in Venezuela as La Sayona. A woman with extremist views, a truly hysterical mind named Maria Machado. They always bet on extremism. So tell Vice President, Comrade Ricardo Menendez, if in the United States someday someone gets the idea on the basis of respect to engage in dialogue and overcome failed projects that have lasted for more than 25 years, here there will always be a president who represents their people, ready to extend a hand and seek paths of peace, cooperation, and prosperity. It had to be said. And it was said. Congressman so-and-so and Senator so-and-so are inviting you for this particular date to United States Medius Press. Listen to me. Social communicators of the United States who write so much about Venezuela yet don't truly know Venezuela, There is a strong leadership there. The southern state is the most populated state, where there is immense oil, gas, and petrochemical wealth, and where they produce food consistently and of excellent quality in the south of the lake. Afterwards, we were at Andrews Air Force Base. Those who make decisions in the United States, tell me, how much money has the Venezuelan opposition, the Venezuelan right wing, stolen from the United States itself over the past 25 years? $10 billion?
I can't even begin to express it, Diosdado. I can't even begin to express it.
From the taxpayers, $10 billion, and I'm being conservative. And let someone in the U.S. press contradict me. Let them contradict me then. They have stolen $10 billion, and I'm being conservative. Diosdado says $50 billion. As for Enrique Capriles Radonsky, I'm not saying it. What they're trying to do is permanently run a campaign, oh, Maduro, always Maduro. And so they have made me famous. If you were to show a photograph of Maduro in any part of the world, people would immediately exclaim, oh, Maduro, very good, very good. You have John, Rex Tillerson, John Kelly, and then Mike Pompeo. But it's not actually Maduro that they are truly interested in. It is the oil that they desperately want. It's not Maduro. It's the gold, the rare earth minerals. It's not Maduro. It's the natural resources of the country. So they claim that Maduro, they can't say Maduro possesses weapons of mass destruction. Nobody would believe them, even if they said it 1,000 times. Okay, they cannot say of Maduro that he possesses biological or chemical weapons. They cannot say of Maduro that he is constructing a nuclear bomb. Can they actually say that? No. So they just keep repeating 4 or 5 lies permanently. Oh, it's Maduro. It's Maduro. It's not just Maduro. It's a republic. It's a truly glorious history.
If confirmed, this strike marks a dangerous new chapter, a war on drugs turning into something far bigger.